I think Logan is the reason why Pokemon card scalpers are so common nowadays. He's possibly, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that. I'm sure it has something to do with it. Who the fuck is Logan Paul's audience? I'm not headhunting, but is anyone here genuinely a fan of him? Yeah, that's what's crazy about. I felt that way. I sound like such a hater, but even in the early days with some of those YouTubers and stuff like that, I was genuinely confused at who the target audience was for some of this, and I'm like, it has to be like some Midwestern teenage or younger suburban. Let me not attribute any race to this, but I doubt black people watching that shit. I don't know. I don't know. But clearly there was people out there. I guess I think early on they did vlogs and they were consistent with it, and they just had a formula that worked. So, hey man, it worked out for them, and they capitalized on it. I say they, you know, including both Paul motherfuckers, and they both, and here's where you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I don't stay too far in the hatred or the love when it comes to a lot of the shit, unless they're justifiably, and there's a lot of things to hate about said person, but just person to person, like that Jake did figure out his boxing lane, and that motherfucker making bread. Like, you got to be like, okay, I fucking hate that he fought Mike Tyson. I hate that he fought a bunch of non-fighters. The only real fighters he fought, he got whooped by. The only real boxers he fought, he got whooped by. So I'll talk all my shit there, but I can at the same time be like, okay, I'll say all that, but nigga, you made a lot of money for yourself, and you was hustling. You know, I gotta say it. You was hustling, you made a lot of money. And then with Logan, you know, I don't fuck with a lot of shit that he be doing, but you know, man to man, that motherfucker is in WWE and he made a name for himself. So I mean, shit. Yeah, it scams people. See, I'm not gonna not read that. I heard about all the scams. I heard about the crypto scam. I heard about that app he had with the NFT scams. I heard all that. I'm not defending him. That is some shitty behavior. But that nigga made it in WWE. Like, I gotta just be like, you know, fuck you for all that. Fuck you for all this. But you know, you found a lane. Still a piece of shit, but you found a lane. You know, good shit. What about the Japan? Yeah, I was surprised he even survived that. When I saw that Logan Paul survived that forest thing, that's when I was like, all right, this is setting a precedent for the internet that I think has trickled down to today, where, and let me say this, I'm not one of those people who believes that somebody makes a mistake, they should just be irrefutably exiled, almost like stoned, like you know what I'm saying, like just get the fuck out of here. I never want to see. It depends on the mistake. It depends on the mistake. But when it comes to some things are irredeemable, right? I just think that there's some people who are heavy on the no matter what, if you cross, like, I guess everyone's line is at a different place, right? So like for some people, if you cross this line, get the fuck away. You should be canceled. I never want to see you again. You are banished from Pride Rock. But that line might be a little lower for someone else and a little lower for someone else. His incident, I think, went beyond most people's lines. So when he was able to come back from that, I think that was the inception or the foundation of what years later would trickle down, almost like the butterfly effect of what would trickle down to like a Johnny Somali. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Johnny Somali's existence, and by the way, he's in jail right now, and a lot of people are happy about that, and I'm one of them because that motherfucker deserves it. He was an awful person. But his existence, if you didn't know who he was that guy. You may have seen clips. He would go to, I think it first started in Japan, but it ended up being a lot of other countries. Korea, which is where he got in trouble. He would go to these other countries and he would just like pretty much terrorize the locals, and just to try to like clip farm. He would clip farm and like just harass people, say the most offensive shit ever. And he made a career out of getting his ass whooped pretty much, because he would go to these places and then they would track him down and whoop his ass. But anyway, he's in jail right now in Korea because that motherfucker's an idiot. But yeah, I think his existence and people like that, a lot of the people who exist on the in the elephant graveyard, I feel like Twitch is not perfect. Let me say that first, again, in case this is taken out of context, but just like an analogy, Twitch is like, you know, in Lion King, when Mufasa and Simba are sitting and he's like, all this land is yours or whatever. And then he's like, what about that gray shadowy place over there? That's Kick Simba. You must never go over there. That's where the hyenas, that's where the elephant graveyard is. Bro, Kick is the elephant graveyard. And Twitch is the, yeah, everything the light touches is all kingdom. Yes. Yeah, that one right there. That's how it feels, bro. And I feel like a lot of people in the elephant graveyard, they exist because not solely because of, you know, Logan Paul's fucking mistake or dumb shit that he did fucking 15 years ago now or whatever, 10 years ago. Not solely because of that, but I feel like that kind of set the tone of like, oh, if he can come back from this, then, you know, I can come back, I could do this. Like, people want to push the edge, push the boundaries. You see that female Twitch streamer had two, what is, I don't want to read that word in case it's like a bad word, GIMP, sex slaves under her desk. What? What are you talking about? As a joke? Look it up. What's the username? I'm not just gonna look, bro. If I type that in, my search history is cooked. More pie. What is it? Is it? So the first thing that came up when I wrote that name was human dog. Is that it?
During a recent Twitch live stream,
Is this TOS? Is this fine? Can I put this on the screen? How bad is this? Don't? It's that bad?
Popular female streamer Morgpie casually decided to show off her brand new pet to her audience of hundreds of thousands. What crawled out from under her desk wasn't a puppy or a kitten. It was a grown man sealed head to toe in a shiny black latex gimp suit, complete with a heavy spiked collar around his neck. The guy dropped to all fours like an obedient animal and slowly crawled across the floor toward a dedicated pet bed set up in her streaming room. Morgpie barely broke stride.
All right. I don't think this would be TOS. I think, hold on, let me click through to see if anything like what's the word? Explicative.
Performance while
If anything bad comes up, it doesn't look like it. But in case you don't know, I guess I'll let you see. Hold up. Huh. So this is the clip in question. This is the clip in question.
Gimp suit, complete with a heavy spiked collar around his neck. The guy dropped to all fours like an obedient animal and slowly crawled across the floor toward a dedicated pet.
She got banned for this? Oh shit. Okay, I have more problems with the dude in the suit. It should have been me. You're the problem. I was just about to start. I have more problems with the dude in the suit. Unless that's his kink. Okay, but that I just need, bro. And this is why I react the way I do when people say, like, when they're proudly DDR. And I think some people are jokingly proud of DDR, but for some people, they're like, I don't know. Like, I just want, bro, like, niggas gotta find their backbone again, bro. Like, we gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got, like, remember who you are, bro. Remember who you are. You are the descendants of warriors. Don't proudly call yourself a, unless you're into that, which is fine. But for those who aren't, don't proudly call yourself a dick rider. Don't be like this guy. Ain't no amount of money. Bro, like it's 2026, so you can't even be like, man up. Oh, but women are tough too. Okay, but you get my fucking point. Man up! Warrior! Ain't no SMF, this is the Legion of Boar! Come on. This is this is pathetic, bro. This is pathetic. That's pathetic. She got banned for that? I'm sure he was getting paid. So the reason why I was like, what are you saying? Because when you use the word slave, that is unpaid, forced, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're getting paid and you agree to do something and you're getting paid to do it, then you can't classify that as a slave. It's just pathetic. You said he probably paid her? Nah, bro. Bro, and what's scary? What concerns me? And again, I'm not some alpha. I'm not one of these like fucking alpha male coaches, you know what I'm saying? But it comes to a point where, like, come on. Like, come on, guys. Like, come on. Like, come on. And like bro. Get off the goddamn dog bed, bro. Like, stand up. Do some fucking push-ups, bro. Feel the testosterone flow through you. Please. Yeah, self-respect. Like, just at least have some self-respect, bro. Like, at some point, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, are you? But that's the thing. Some people aren't affected by this. Like, this is their existence. Like, they're I don't know, bro. They say shit. I don't know. It's getting risky in here. How is it risky, bro? I'm saying to toughen up. I'm saying to show some backbone. Pathetic. You seen Euphoria? The entire second episode of that series revolves around this stuff. It's wild. I mean, what it made me think of is Let me know if y'all remember this.
We're finished. We're never gonna
This is a classic.
get home. We're never gonna see our Peter and Lois or anyone else we know ever again.
You got your pal Stewie.
Great.
Oh, you could learn something from Compliment Guy. And you know, it's not as bad as you think. I may have finally figured this out. I just need to make a few more calculations.
This is what it made me think of.
Whoa.
Sorry about that. Bad girl, Holly. No jumpies.
Oh, it's quite all right. Wow. Okay, this is ridiculous.
You go here, and you naughty
That's what it made me
guy
think
must
of.
be over here. How did you get over there?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Holly. Let's go. This guy's a freak.
And that should...
Anyway. Oh my god. If Brian stayed there, he would have multiple pet dogs. Yeah, I'm sure. This guy's a freak. I'm crying I forgot this episode existed. Hey, that's what it made me think of. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's one of those things. See, that's where I kind of deviate from those people who are like, their whole existence is like alpha dog, you know, preaching. Because at some point you got to realize that some people are just, they don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just, that's who they are. That's who they are. Like if somebody wants to like, you know, build up that self-confidence and, you know, get more like, you know, macho chacho, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll seek it. But there's some people who are completely content with, you know, being a little more soft around the edges. Oh, my bad. Saw Family Guy. Thought we was talking Family Guy. That's on me. Hey, bro. Oh, what did you send? Love the TOS talk. You see how I navigated that shit? You had to send it on TikTok. Now I gotta like change my whole thing. Gotta change my whole damn display, bro.
We're not going fast enough.
Loser!
What did he say? Hello?
I said you're a loser.
Who is this?
Bro, Dotto and I talk about this all the time. Our pet peeve is when people pretend Family Guy isn't funny. Like shut up. Like, just shut your mouth. Just shut your dirty fucking mouth. Family Guy's not even funny. Shut up. Shut up. You just shut your filthy mouth. Like sometimes they're out of pocket, like this one.
See you around, bitch.
Like, come on. Like, come on. Oh.
See you around, bitch.
Oh, so stupid, bro. Oh.
And I got a job following fat people around with a tuba.
Stop it!
Stop.
Cut it out! I have a glandular problem.
That'll be $60. And I got...
And that's like early Family Guy. Yeah, bro. Yeah. They'll never convince me Family Guy not funny, bro. They'll never convince me Family Guy's not funny. All right, and then there's some weird TikToks in here, and that is my cue to get off of TikTok. I never go on. The only time I ever go on TikTok is when Dotto, or it's usually Dino. I actually think that was the first time Dotto sent me a TikTok. But it's like whenever Dino sends me a TikTok, that's the only time I click onto that shit. Early is the best, but it declines in quality. So I think from a narrative standpoint, it does decline. It kind of pivots. It's particularly when Seth MacFarlane left the show. So he still voices all the characters he voiced, but he has nothing to do with the writing of the episode since I think season. It's been a long time. It's at least been 10 years, but he stopped participating in, you know, coming up with like the plots and, you know, the episode ideas and stuff like that. He took a step down to just do voices. But I think it was when he left that the show kind of pivoted to more of a, I would call it, speaking of TikTok, like a TikTok brain audience, where it's just kind of like more, we're just going to hit you with jokes, hit you with jokes, hit you with jokes, hit you with a cutaway. And the narrative is kind of like secondary. It's like the jokes and the cutaways are primary and the narrative is secondary. Whereas before, I think the early seasons of Family Guy, when Seth MacFarlane was a part of it, it was more narrative driven with some cutaways. But now it's like carried by the cutaways, and then there's like a light narrative in the background. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a Family Guy expert. Not with the recent shit, but I remember my uncle had the whole series at the time. Obviously, so much more has happened since then. But it was the first, I don't know, however many seasons. And he had it all on like the discs. And I remember I used to binge watch Family Guy. What y'all know about Drawn Together? That shit sounds so familiar, but I would need to see it. Drawn Together. Oh, that's this show. Man, shit. I forgot all about this show. Do y'all remember Drawn Together? Y'all remember this shit? I forgot all about this show, bro. What is this? It's another adult animated show, I guess is the best way to put it. What did they used to play this on? This show was such like a I don't even know how I would describe it. Like I felt like I was high whenever I watched this show, even though I wasn't, because when I watched this show, it was way before I ever partook in the Devil's Lettuce. I had a short arc where I did partake in the Devil's Lettuce, guys, but that was like that was nearly 10 years ago. But yeah, it was way before that. It was when I was a kid. I just remember they would always draw speaking of Drawn Together, what was her name? Foxy Cleopatra. They would always they would emphasize the nips. I remember that when I was a kid. I was like, dang, they really going hard with the emphasis on those, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag noticing. Dion High sounds hilarious. Yeah. Bro, so the library I work at, bro, you work at a goddamn library. I'm so proud of you. That shit's fire. It was a little too crude to me not to be that guy. Yeah, I don't remember, and that's why I probably forgot it. I don't remember loving the show. It was in the same category as like Robot Chicken for me, where it's like, if it's on, I'll watch it and see some of the jokes, but it's not like I'm not going out of my way to put on some Drawn Together. Anyway, Yassine. The library I work at held a wrestling event. What the fuck kind of library do you work at? And some of the wrestlers saw me in your hoodie and they were like, nice hoodie. And it turns out like half the troop watches you and the other two idiots. Man, shit. Bro, what kind of dope ass? Man, shit. What kind of library you working at? What? Damn. That's a fire ass library. Hey, y'all hear that? Intellectuals watch The Three Idiots, because people who go to the library watch The Three Idiots. So are we really idiots if we're inspiring the future readers of our world? I think not. I think not. Hair looking clean. Thanks, bro. Oh, speaking of, I mean, this has nothing to do with anything, but Dotto was here, and it made me think of the Orlando Magic, which made me think of the basketball game that's on now, and the Knicks are destroying the Sixers. Damn, 115 to 83? Yikes. And the Spurs Timberwolves started as well. Knicks sweep. I will say Boston was destroying Philly early on too, and then they came back 3-1. So you can't count them out yet, but I do think on paper the Knicks have a deeper team. I think starting five, you could go either way, but the Knicks have like Alvarado coming off the bench, Clarkson coming off the bench, Mitchell Robinson can give Karl Anthony Towns, some like relieve the pressure a little bit. I think they're more stacked. I think their starting lineups can go, head to head a little bit, but the Knicks have more of a bench. Could this be the year the Knicks lose to OKC? Hey, bro. The OKC got to get through LeBron James first. Bang! I leave all of my glaze and all of my fandom that died when I watched my Denver Nuggets lose to a broken Minnesota team. But I give it all to LeBron. Take it. Take the last of my energy, LeBron Ramon James, and win the championship, please. Defeat OKC and let the GOAT talks commence. I like LeBron. Yeah, so I'm a Nuggets fan, but like, I feel like anybody from, gonna sound like Unk, bro. I was in early elementary school when LeBron got drafted, and he's still playing. So my point is, I feel like anybody from that generation should, like, if you're a LeBron hater and you're from that generation, you might just kind of be a loser. I don't know, bro. Like, can I say that? Because at some point you got to just be like, bro, it almost feels like he's the last piece of our childhood, but he's still going. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Like the shows we used to watch, the music we used to listen to, all of those things have faded away. But LeBron James is still playing and he's still kicking, and we don't know how much longer he has. He might just have a year. He might just have 2 years. But just like with that in mind, he's like the last. He's like the last of that time capsule of that generation, but he's still going. I gotta root for him. Now that, if the Nuggets were still in, I root for the Nuggets, but they're not. So now they're gonna get fucking. My brain says they're gonna get destroyed by OKC, but my heart is envisioning LeBron James does the unthinkable. 41 years old, year 23, upsets the #1 undisputed best team in the league. And you know what's crazy? Even if by some miracle he beats OKC, by a miracle, again, I don't foresee it happening, but if by some miracle that happens, then he's in all likelihood facing down the Spurs. Bro, the West is so fucked up. Like, bro, it's almost like if you beat the Thunder, you beat Malay. And I think the Thunder, Spurs, give or take, who's better, whatever. so this analogy isn't perfect, but like you beat Melania and then you realize she has a second phase and all of her health is back. That's what it feels like. If you just narrowly beat OKC, you just narrowly beat Melania, and then you're like, why is the cutscene starting? And then it's just Victor Wembanyama walking in like an abnormal Titan, bro. East is honestly pretty embarrassing compared to the West, bro. It's not even close. It's not even close. Like the fact that Boston was the favorite and they're just like, and then you saw what happened to them. There's levels to this, man. I will say though, it felt like the Pistons. Sorry, Dotto. I know this is probably pretty soon for you, but it felt like the Pistons. Remember when? I'll just pull up the clip, bro. Shit, I'm sharing clips anyway. Shit, why not? I got a good analogy for you. Bro, Go Tanks is the Orlando Magic. In Detroit is Super Boo. That's the Orlando Magic going up 3-1 in the series. And now they're awake, bro. That's the #1 seed in the East. So I'm hoping, you know, they're a true #1 seed now. And, you know, Orlando had to wake them up. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag too soon. And who knows? I don't know. I just don't see. I feel like it's really between OKC and the Spurs. It's really between OKC and the Spurs to me. And I know that's my heart wants it to be LeBron James. I think LeBron would need like Minnesota to somehow beat the Spurs. So then if LeBron in the Lakers do, and Luka might come back in the middle of the series, that could change a lot of things. Because Luka, I give Luka a puncher's chance against any team. You know, Luka, not a great defender, but a puncher's chance. And if you don't, most people know what this is, but for those who aren't really big sports heads, in boxing, a puncher's chance is no matter who you're fighting, right? If somebody really knows how to punch, it doesn't really matter, like, you know, their footwork and like, you know, head movement, you know, whatever, how they dodge, the reach. You give somebody who's like a great puncher, like Deontay Wilder, he has a puncher's chance against anybody just because of if that punch does connect, it's like a glass cannon damn near. If that punch does connect, you could win because you might just knock that motherfucker out. So you give him a puncher's chance. It's the same thing. Like that's the way that I look at Luka when he's on the Lakers. Is it the perfect team? No, but I give him a puncher's chance because Luka could just score 60 some night. You know, so random night. Oh, I'm never missing a shot. Sorry, we're winning this game. There's nothing you can do about it. Puncher's chance. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, George Foreman in his prime. Don't matter who he's fighting against, that motherfucker, if he hits you the right way at the wrong time for you, it don't matter if you was whooping his ass for 8 rounds. If he hits you that one good time, good night. Good night. Has he talked about the Sam Rant vid yet? No, he told me about it before it even came out, but that guy just runs out of content ideas sometimes, I think. I hate to bash him, but like sometimes I'm like really? This the vid? Word. Okay. Or he gives too many people he lets people annoy him way too much when it comes to, I don't know, the reaction to the wheel or whatever. He has, but that's what's funny is Sam has had some like really good banger videos where he's, you know, being a talking head and like doing video essays or whatever. But then like he'll follow it up with, how come my comment section is mad at me about this Master Wheel video? I employed Jesse Cotton to play this deck that Seereax had 3 seconds to learn how to play, and he's gonna play it correctly now. And yeah, I'm like, damn, bro, how you go from premium shit to that? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Kurabara. The fuck is this? Yo, YouTube recommended You Did Not Let Me Down, bro. This is the greatest thing that I've ever heard in my life. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. You a Mighty Keith fan? I'm a Mighty Keith friend. Nah, I like Keith's videos. Yeah. I've seen a few of his I've seen a good chunk of his videos. Why'd I get blocked? Why'd that get blocked? What got blocked? Red eye going crazy? Where? Oh shit, let me guess. It's on the inside of this eye. Ah! Ah! Yeah, it's called eye strain. These bright lights, they do something to a brother's eye. Speaking of videos, got advice on how to title and thumbnail make? No. I'm just playing. It varies. It varies. Like there's no simple answer to your question. Sometimes simplicity is best, but I think if you're early on in your YouTube life, I think it helps to be a little more clear about what you're doing, unless the thumbnail kind of gives it away. It just depends. Like there's so many different niches and there's different algorithms and there's different ways to go about it. Like the way that I can get away with titling some videos now, I don't think I could get away with titling those videos as a brand new YouTuber, if that makes sense. Let me look at my own videos for an example. Let me look at my own videos for an example. Like I have a somewhat established audience already, right? So I can get away with just saying, I dropped a video called "I'm About to Erupt." That's probably an extreme example, but that did over 100,000 views. If you're a brand new creator, you probably won't be able to get away with that title. People, yeah, they probably ain't going. They ain't tapping in on that one. Probably not. Or I had a video for my Xenoverse series just called "A New Era." Like that probably wouldn't work if you're new. Now let's think of the alternative of what I would call that now, or if I was a new YouTuber and I was trying to sell the same video. So I would have to convey what I'm doing. I don't know, like the title would have to be longer. I don't know. Basically, my point is I want to help you, but I don't think that there's a clear answer that's a one size fits all for everyone. I think the one size fits all advice is you just want your title and your thumbnail to kind of correlate. And my philosophy is if I was a random person and I saw the video that I'm posting, would I click it? Ask yourself that. Like if you saw that video pop up on your algorithm, so before you post your video with your title and your thumbnail, ask yourself when you look at it, would I click this shit? And if not, ask yourself why. Think about the videos that you clicked earlier that day. Like, okay, I clicked this video and it looks like this. And then look at that thumbnail. What made you click that video? Look at that title. What made you like intrigued? So that's the way I'd go about it. Like I have videos that feed my audience, and then I have videos that feed my audience but also tap on the shoulders of people who don't watch me. What I mean by that is I have videos like Destined Rivals, for example, I think is mostly catered to people who already watch me because we're fucking 50 plus, almost 60 episodes into the series. Yeah, there might be some new people who trickle in here and there, but that's mostly catered to the people who already watch me. But something like, and this is what's cool about the Three Idiots stuff, that not only feeds the people who are already subscribed to me and watch me, or us, I guess in this case, but the reason why that title is so strong and has worked so well for us, I think, and this is just me bro sciencing, if I'm a random person and I don't know who the Three Idiots are, if I see Three Idiots play blank, I'm kind of like, I want to watch Three Idiots play. You know what I'm saying? Like three dumbasses playing a game. Because especially when we started doing the Three Idiots, yes, there were people who were bad at games and stuff like that. Obviously, we're amazing at games, so it doesn't really apply to us. But so many people made their name off of like, oh, I'm just so good at this game. Here's how to optimally play this game. I'm the most elite gamer of all time, and if you don't play like this, you're going too slow. You got to min-max this, get your level here to optimize that, whatever. Like there was a lot of that going on. Like Ninja's an example, and you know, no shade to him, but like he carved a lane out of being the best Fortnite guy, right? Or arguably like one of the best Fortnite players in the world. And he carved a name out of that. So there was a lot of, you know, there's a sheep mentality in the internet where it's like, oh shit, so I just have to be really fucking good at this game and everyone is going to come watch my shit. And there is still a layer to that, but this is why you'll notice there's some people like in the FGC, for example, super good at the game. They might win tournaments. They might be on like all the big streams and shit like that, but they've never found like a huge breakthrough when it comes to their content creation. If they do try to pursue content creation, some of them, you know, may succeed, but a lot of them don't. And that's because like, bro, like not everyone cares about that optimal shit. Sometimes people want to, you know, they're on their lunch break. They're just trying to watch some funny shit. And like, would you rather watch 3 professional in silence players play in silence, completely silent, and never get caught by the monster and beat the shit in 5 minutes? Or would you click on 3 idiots play in silence? You know what I'm saying? So, and I think our group, and not to get on our own dicks over, you know what I'm saying? Not to toot our own cabooses, you know what I'm saying? But I think we have that perfect balance between we're not so ass at the game that it's unwatchable. Because you can be too ass at a game. You can. Because that's also unwatchable. Like for me at least, like you gotta at least kind of know what the fuck you're doing. But we're not so ass that it's unwatchable. But we're not like fucking so goated that it's also unwatchable, because it's like, who cares? Like, okay, oh, these niggas are amazing at the game. Oh yeah, wow, try hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, go outside, touch some grass, get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in this nice little limbo gray zone where we'll have moments of being super ass at a game, but then all of a sudden, like 5 minutes later, we have moments of looking like the fucking goats at a game. And we're usually hovering right around in the middle. We're usually hovering right around at the average Joe, but the average Joe relates more to that, because when the average Joe boots up a game and they're, you know, playing whatever, they relate to that much more than they relate to either other end of the spectrum. Like, I think we appeal to the middle ground. Like the Soul Link, you are Pokemon Masters, but not like that. The hardest I've ever laughed is the time Dotto showed his Roshi. That might have been one of the hardest times I've laughed too. Oh shit. I gotta find that. Dotto, what video was that? Bro, do the sponge, do the sponge. Dotto Doya, 2 idiots, random? Was it Random Fighters? Something like that.
And you do a little bit of that.
I super dashed it. I'm trying to see if Roshi was in this video. It wasn't this random one, no. He picked this character. Why always a fit one? Very good looking? What are you saying? The hardest you ever laugh must be I got mixed by the androids. I feel like Dotto and I, sometimes we gaslight each other. Like if I was by myself, I'd probably stop laughing, but then he'll say something that'll like ramp it up more. And then he'll get to a point where he would stop laughing. And then I'll say something that ramp it up more. Or sometimes it's like rhyme and Dotto, or, you know, vice versa, whatever. But like sometimes something genuinely probably not that funny, but we'll add to the joke and emphasize like Dino probably didn't say I got mixed by the androids that bad. But the way Dotto and I kept, now I gotta find that one, bro. Hold on. I'm just gonna write mixed by the androids. We've been recording this for 5 hours. Oh, brother, you getting me cooked.
Oh, I got mixed by the androids.
Here we go. Oh, Dino. Oh, brother, Dino.
Why did you say I got mixed by the android?
No, because I was looking at the other end.
Hold on, let me go to the. I found the OG one. Hold up.
Oh, I got mixed by the androids.
I told you, Dino. Oh, brother, Dino.
Why did you say I got mixed by the android?
No, because I was looking at the other end.
I don't know why I got mixed by the android. This made it sound like oh no! And boys, I've got mixed by the androids.
He sounded like he was. Nah, he sounded like he was trying to be. He was trying to get casted for the role of future Gohan. I've got mixed by the androids. He didn't get the fucking role.
This is a really large future Gohan. This is
Nah, no way I didn't roast Dotto, bro. That didn't even sound like fucking English. Listen to Dotto's sentence just then. Are you going to what the fuck did he just say? Listen.
This is a really large future Gohan. This is This is a really large future Gohan. This is
Oh my god.
This is a really large future Gohan. This man walked and said,
Oh my god.
I got mixed by the androids.
Oh my god.
Nah, that was take 2. His first one was too bland. They're like more energy. I got mixed by the end. Shit, what have you been doing?
What the fuck are you wearing? What are you wearing?
This is how you showed up in front of me.
Oh, what's killing me is this is also a historic moment because this is the first time that we ever. It's not the last time, clearly, from the Mixed by the Android, but this is the first time we heard this laugh from Dotto. Oh my god! So it's funny hearing Dino in the background saying, "What is that?" Because he's never heard that type of laugh from this motherfucker before. My body hurts.
Oh, I look like that.
Oh my god. Oh. Shit, what have you been doing? Oh my god. And that reminds me, oh man, I'm trying to think of all the moments that we've had that those are definitely the two most iconic. I know I laughed really hard at his Roshi. I just don't remember what that video was. Two idiots fighters. I'm just gonna write Roshi. Ah no, it comes up with the three idiot shit. Oh my god. Oh man, that shit killed me. What video was it? Does anyone know what it was called? I know it was one of the just like a random throwaway, not throwaway, but you know, hold on, I think I found it. What you like? Okay, I found it. It's the most replayed part of the video. Look at this fucking. So if you don't know, I mean, most people know, but this is the most replayed part. Like if you look at it, most people clicked here when they were like clicking through the video.
Stop. It's not true. Oh, how about that?
True.
Yeah, how's that?
He needs me. I don't need him.
That's the truest thing you said all day. Yeah.
What you like?
Fuck you, dog. I know what I'm doing.
That's it. Bro, you doing the splits in the middle of the air was the biggest sign that you don't know what the fuck going on.
That's an option select.
Right. Right. Motherfucker spread the chanclas and act like he knows what he's doing.
It's an option select.
Oh my god. What option did you pick? What option was that? Oh.
If you keep vlogging, then I get an easy
I can
back
spread
away.
my legs in the edge. Bro said, I'll do the sponge, do the sponge. Oh man, for the plot, I needed to keep him on Roshi longer in the Nuzlocke, bro. Oh my god, that shit was so stupid. That one, it was just me laughing because I almost called him SpongeBob because Dado was like, "What's so funny?" Bro was genuinely clutched his pearls, bro. He was like, "You're not laughing at me, is he?" Oh my god! Please play the punching animation. For this, I don't think he did one on this. Or you just mean in general? You remember the Fighters mod where Jiren missed? Oh my god! I think that was Cursed Dragon Ball Fighters.
There's no way I could accurately introduce this video to you.
All right, I need the city to see this.
What are the intros gonna?
Oh shit!
Damn! Oh wow!
I can't let Aaron see this.
I would hope Aaron didn't.
Bro, when niggas wasn't getting Fighters DLC, this is how we were living, bro.
I can't let Aaron see this.
I would hope Aaron didn't see that. Damn, he got big ass shoes. Damn! Oh my, yo, he's a cock. That was a cock. That was a whole cock, bro. You can't fool me. Wow. Oh, look at his little hands. Bro, this.
Oh, this is hold on. Oh, I can't breathe.
What the hell is this?
Oh my god. Oh, my neck hurts. Oh my god.
What is
I'm
going
mad at, bro, the SpongeBob guy saying my leg, that's me when I laugh too much. It's my neck. Oh, yeah. I was not expecting for him to walk up with the big stompers. Oh,
Bro had huge shoes. Nah, he had the Sora 11s on. That was crazy.
oh my god, bro. You got that Stewie Griffin skull, but like rotated 95 degrees, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I can't live like this. I don't even know.
Why was he gritting his teeth like that?
Hold on, I gotta see something. Hold on, I gotta see something. You already. Yeah, bro, you would think we were high. Oh my god, I'm just going to the most replayed moments.
How
we
is
don't
this
know
gonna-
yet.
how
We
is
don't know.
this
We
gonna
don't
look?
know. What video is this? It's called Cursed Dragon Ball Fighters. It's by Dado Doya.
Oh my god, they're ripped! I honestly, I'm being real. I didn't notice anything think at first.
Me neither at first. Oh my god, man. We got the Johnny Bravo fucking.
I thought it was gonna be something easy, like they just
We're Johnny. Bro, I look like Phil and Will's mom.
Holy, bro, I thought it was gonna be like they just put the Broly model on everybody.
Put up a picture of Phil and Will's mom.
Damn. Okay, well, the cutscene made it look more natural than this.
This is so stupid. Ew. On fucking.
What happened to his arms and legs?
Bro looks like the fucking monster on fucking Backrooms, bro. The first monster.
Oh my god.
The monster on what? Oh, Backrooms.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh wait, hold on.
you're
I look
good,
quite
bro.
normal. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm about
you're
to
good.
transform into a stick figure. This is my ultimate form.
Well, you can see I've reduced the muscle in my arms. I guess it. Oh my god, bro, those don't look right.
I don't like this one either. Your ugly feet. Your feet look so awful, bro. Oh my god. Oh, this shit, bro. Memory lane, pretty fun, bro. Shit. Oh, hold on. I got. I'm hiding here for a second, bro. I just need to figure out what's going on real quick. Oh, Benidar?
Damn! Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
No! It was him, bro!
Just run! Just run! Bro, this whole playthrough was the sea bear shit, bro. The guy was always trying to whoop Donna's ass. 7'9" men. I saw another one of them 7'9" men. I shouldn't have got out. I shouldn't have got out. I shouldn't have got out. I shouldn't have got out.
Bro, he got his fucking dick out, bro.
Does he?
I think so.
Does he?
Yo, I'm gonna have to censor this.
Damn!
Fucking dick out. No. I didn't even say nothing for real. I didn't even say anything, bro. Damn. He got his fucking dick out. Damn, bro, I didn't do nothing.
Way to take one for the team.
He found me again! Damn!
You good, bro? I got the snitch. Stay alive. All right, you stopped him, bro. So now I can push the snitch. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh man. He had his dick out, bro. We did a 3 idiots on this, too. A lot of replayed moments in this one. My God, it's Eden. What is?
Whoa!
What is this? Oh man, editor, you got to censor that, bro. Get your meat out my face.
Whoa! Damn! Get it out my face! That's fucking
baby.
Bobby Hill right there.
What the fuck you doing outside? It's 3 a.m. Selling weed.
Oh, find a thing.
Hey guys, what the fuck? Does anybody remember how to activate night? Dio, what the fuck is that? Dio, what the fuck is that, bro? Did you see that shit?
What are you seeing? Donald, what is that on the opposite side? Oh no.
What I'm saying, bro, we got.
Oh, no. Why did that door just shut? How do you open that door?
I don't know.
Night vision? How do you do that? It's hard. Dino, how do you do night vision? Hey, we gonna have to rewatch. Y'all gonna have to rewatch Month of Mayhem, bro. There's so many classic moments. There's so many videos in this shit. What's crazy is we've played so many that like some of these, I'll remember when I see them, but I'm like, damn, I forgot we did that. No.
Oh my God! I'm getting pulled out from under the bed. Who's this fucking? Like that! She got her 80s out.
Wait, what?
She got her 80s out.
Oh, she do?
Damn, can you all make some fucking space under the bed?
She got her itties out. Oh,
It is
my
a
God. Oh, God. Anyway, all right. You know, there's a million of these to click. Whew. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Well, shit, y'all. I wasn't even trying to like be live that long. I appreciate all the subs. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I really just clicked this shit. No plans. I just wanted to yap with y'all a little bit. Hope you don't mind that this was a little shorter, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to kick it with y'all real quick. I hope y'all don't mind. You know what I'm saying. Y'all, hey. I just had to remember that live button exists. But I'm finna take off. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hold on. What is this motherfucker playing?
Right. So,
Is this a new scary game? Knock on the window?
So, like, hypothetically, is it not smarter for me to just open all doors?
This shit looks like a new scary game. Is this new? So nobody knows.
Jerry, stop playing with them. Vote for me. Highest wages and not much to do. This is a sad little campaign he's got going on.
I don't know, probably. All right, I'm gonna send y'all over there.